Hello everyone, and welcome to this short guide on how to measure accurately from any point on a given route to another point on a given route. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, for example, if you're doing a long route, then what you could do is you can say, right, I have a bum threshold of 200 to 240 kilometers, and that's where you want to stop on any route, on any road. That is where you want to stop between those distances. So what we're going to do now, for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to make just two waypoints, and I'm going to create a route between those two waypoints. And once I've done that, the first thing that will happen is that the route information screen will come up, and this is where we'll be doing all our calculations. So we're going to just move this a little bit so we can see the actual route, and when we open up the information screen up again and we go to directions, you can see that in the directions you have something called directions, total time, time, distance, heading, and total time. And what we're interested in on this specific demo is the total distance. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to minimize this window again, and what we're going to do, taking the scenario that I want to stop off a fuel break after 200 to 240 kilometers, and we start with a full fuel of tank. Yeah, that's right. We want to stop after 200 to 240. So if you look on the right hand side here, the first waypoint is marked on the actual information screen, and it is highlighted with a yellow circle. So I want to go down to, and I am searching for 200 to 240. So we've got something in here called 208. So I want a little bit after that. So I'm just going to zoom in just after that. And to search for fuel stations, just click in the search, press enter, and then go to options, points of interest, fuel, auto fuel, and search again. You see there comes a load of petrol stations here, and I usually go for a scale of 2 to 5 kilometers, but here I can already see maybe something over here. I'm just going to refresh again, because when you zoom in, then here we go, up here on the on the actual route we have an ESO. So what you could do is you could add it to the actual route, but what that will do is it will send it to the end of the route, and it will just mess things up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to flag this. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to drag the route or make a shaping point by going over the route so it turns to the pointy glove, Alt Option key, and drag over to the icon. And you can see on the left over here that the SO12 is now added onto the route, and I wanted 200 to 240 kilometers. Let's see how well I did. I'm going to look for that. That's 234. So that was just on the threshold of being basically this, just on the threshold. So that's brilliant. So now I want to calculate to the next point, measuring from this petrol station to the next petrol station. And again, I want 200 to 240. That will give me a total distance, again the total distance here, of 434 to 474. So let's go 400, I'll tell you what, 474, that's over here. I'll zoom out, and I'll just like drag the map over to where I want it, and again I've got a scale of about 2 kilometers, and I've already got my points of interest fuels set up, so I'm just going to refresh over here, and lo and behold, we have a fuel stop over here. So again, I'm going to click on the bubble, I'm going to flag it, and I'm going to drag the route by mousing over the routes, Alt, drag and drop to aerial 5. And on the left here, aerial 5 will pop up again. So again, I was looking at 200 to 240 on that one, which is 434 to 474. Let's see how well I did. 470. That again is on the threshold. Now, if you want to see exactly how many kilometers that is between the two, then all you need to do is just open up your spotlights, and then you need to say, right, your finishing distance is 470 and minus your start, which is 234, which gives you 236. So that is a quick and very accurate way on how to measure point to point on the route and not as the bird flies. So I hope this has been of help, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. I upload every once in a while. There is a nice Alpine European trip coming up in not very far future, and remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. So thank you for listening, and see you again soon.